Hi guys, welcome back to Mugs and Makeup, and look, we have another special guest. This is Megan. Today we're going to be teaching Megan how to use all her new makeup.
Yeah. We just went to Walmart, and a couple days ago we went to Ulta, and I will say I was gravely confused by most, if not all, of the things in there. I don't do makeup. I don't know what to do other than smearing some eyeshadow on and maybe throwing some mascara on and really just hoping for the best. So I don't know. I don't know what this is.
That's a sponge.
I've seen it used, but I'm a little concerned. This seems cool.
So we're going to be helping Megan today. I'll probably be using some of my birthday makeup, and it's just going to be a good time. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, I just got a new primer. I'm going to go ahead and use the Star Primer for Makeup Revolutions. It's like a brand heckin' new primer, so that's gonna be exciting. And this is the Hard Candy Pore Defense Primer Serum, which I'm going to gift to the Megan. You can take that home with you.
Guys, it's raining free stuff over here. Bless this room.
Okay, let's see if the pump works. Oh.
Heck.
This is what we're looking at, guys. Try this. Okay, so you put a little bit out, you shake that. Here, we'll adjust. Oh, there we go. Dropping things already. So shake it. It's a good shake, usually. And then put a little bit on your hands and put, oh gosh, this feels good.
Is this okay?
Should be. You start rubbing it.
This is okay.
Just start rubbing it.
For my friends who have no idea what they're doing. This is okay.
Well, this is going to help the makeup stay on your skin.
Just do circles.
Just kind of rub it like it's a moisturizer or anything else. You just want it covering like...
This is going to make my face break out?
It shouldn't. We've used this one on you before. That's why I'm giving it to you.
Guys, I have really sensitive skin. Like, really, really sensitive skin. We tried to put a serum on my face because I have super dry skin. And I felt like my face was afire. It set ablaze.
I honestly was a little concerned she was going to, like, just peel it off.
Well, thankfully that didn't happen.
Yeah.
But it was intense. It was a fiery cauldron.
We're going to just migrate this right here so I can get to those drawers. Alright. So you can put that back in your little fancy bag here that you got your fancy makeup bag.
Fancy Walmart bag. This is literally what I have.
The other way. There we go. Do I want to color correct tonight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
I'll use some yellow.
Always color correct.
I mean, it just helps me look less like I got punched in the face.
I have no idea what I'm talking about. Just gonna be straight with you. What do I do now?
I'm gonna go ahead and color correct real quick, and then we're gonna do foundation.
Got a bronzer, got a bunch of things. What is this? This isn't supposed to be mine, is it?
No, that's that goes over here. That was something that was in my purse, and I just needed that too.
Oh, okay.
Their purse, I just put it over here somewhere. I just needed it to get back in this room.
I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm done with that. I just want my eyes to look less painful. Okay, so because I purchased another $20 sponge like a dummy, Megan gets to take home the orange sponge of joy. So you take your foundation over there. She's using...
Can I show it?
Yeah.
Oh, dang it. I'm using this thing.
It's the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir,
I don't-
and she is shade Natural Ivory. It's on the bottom.
I can't read without my glasses.
Back. Classic Ivory.
Guys, this could go really horribly because I can't really see without my glasses.
That's what the mirrors are for. And you shake it.
Oh. Missing important steps.
I'm using my Bare Minerals Bare Pro Foundation in Cashmere.
How much do I put? Just one?
Start with
pump?
one pump.
Just a little pump.
It helps to start with a little and then build up. And then you just kind of
Okay.
blot it.
Just a dab.
You dab it all over your face. You gotta dab, dab, dab.
Dab, dab, dab.
This foundation's a smidgen yellow for me, but that's what bronzer's for.
Heck yeah, it is.
If you start... Okay. You look like you got that blended, so now another pump will probably be good for other parts of your face.
A sicking pump.
Yes.
Okay.
I forgot how soft a new beauty blender is.
Well, I forgot how soft my face was until I started touching it with this dang brush thing.
That's a sponge.
Shut up. Oh, dang it.
It's okay if it gets in your hair. Blends along your hairline better if it's a little bit in your hair.
Well, I don't even know if it's blending.
You're blending it. It's blending well. Let me see. Blend a little bit right there. There you go. Probably want a tiny, like a quarter of a pump to go like kind of across your forehead and down your nose. Like a little bit. There.
Half pump.
I think I'm alright with what I've got here.
Is this right?
Yeah. It looks good. I like it. You look so pleased.
Step one. Just gonna get under here because I've heard that if, well, no, I've seen when people don't blend on their jawline and it's like a, and I don't want,
Bless.
I feel like that's not something you should have.
No. Okay.
You're seriously, you're gonna regret having me on here by the end of this.
Never. If I got through that Ulta trip with you and...
Oh yeah, by the way, might be starting a YouTube channel of my own. If we ever do. It's very hypothetical. We're thinking about starting our own makeup line, me and her husband. And we're gonna call it Pulp Fiction. We're gonna have a bunch of useless crap. Don't buy it.
It's a great advertisement, Megan. I don't know what the world would do without your advertising skills. Your marketing's on point. And I know what I'm talking about.
It's a terrible product. Don't buy it. But definitely look at it and laugh anyway. If it ever happens.
I'll keep y'all posted. So now you're going to want concealer, which is this guy here.
I always thought foundation was concealer.
It can be, depending on the foundation, and like especially if it's super full coverage, but like sometimes it's good to have a little extra coverage, especially under the eyeballs.
I like a little extra coverage.
This box is defeating me.
Yeah!
Just gonna aggressively destroy it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little bit. You don't need too much. We're just gonna dot,
Oh,
dot, dot. Can you do it on the other side for me?
yes. Do I need more?
I don't think so. Try it. We can always add more.
Dot, dot, dot.
Excellent.
It's
Now
like
you
what
take.
you write at the end of a sentence.
Uh-huh.
Suspense. Do I blend?
Yes. Other side.
Oh.
This is easier to use. The pointy side.
Oh.
I'm gonna highlight you a smidgen bit.
Okay. So wait, what is that? I'm trying to learn.
The white is the highlighter.
Okay, so what do I do?
Just gonna dot, dot, dot. But this is on your cheekbones. Recall, we're making use of the cheekbones.
The first time she tried to do my makeup, she literally carved out. She was eyeing my cheekbones from the moment I came in the door. Because I lost a little bit of weight and they were coming out. She was like ravenously looking at him. And I was like, listen, man, go ahead and do my makeup. Just do it. I know you want to. And she put on her foundation on me, which I'm much tanner than she is. I know it doesn't really look like it because it's winter and this lighting. But I am much tanner than she is. And she put on this pale foundation. And then she, like, took this bronzer and carved it out. And I look like I had just risen from my coffin. Craving blood. I swear. I went out. We went to Roanoke and went bridesmaid dress shopping for her and ran into our friends there. It was awesome. But I was so proud of what she had done to me. I've always wanted to parade around in the daylight, and she gave me that chance. Okay, so what does this do?
You can do dots here. That'll help.
Oh, thank you. This isn't as good as the Imperfections mirror.
No, but, I mean, I figured it'd be easier to hold. So take that and put a little bit kind of in the middle of your nose and one on the end. Middle and end. Do like a little, basically a weed leaf on your forehead.
Okay, is this is only 3 leaves.
That's what I wanted.
Okay.
That's what a weed leaf is. It has 3.
Oh, marijuana has 5.
Oh, clearly I know what I'm talking about. Do like a sideways equal sign on your chin.
Sideways equal.
No. Yeah, up and down.
Oh, like tribal markings?
Yeah.
Am I like going to war?
Yeah.
That?
Uh-huh.
It's time, guys.
And then now
the piece has lasted long enough.
Now you take this guy.
Okay.
Blend everything out. Blend the nose up, and you're gonna probably want to use this side. So like this, you want to go up and down your nose a little bit.
Oh, okay.
That one's already basically done.
Okay. Now
do your cheeks.
Do like that.
You want it to kind of follow your cheekbone.
Okay.
So like follow the little line you create.
Okay. Is that right?
Yeah. Keep blending. That doesn't seem to like blending out. Let me get that.
I thought you were only allowed to dab.
Usually you are, but sometimes there are special occasions, and this seems to be one of them.
The rules have been broken!
Rules are made to be broken. Turn. Okay, you're going to want to, when you use this, blend it really fast, because it dries down really fast.
Oh. So my stories were not appreciated by my makeup.
Only
so let
your
this
makeup.
be a lesson.
Only your makeup.
Let this be a lesson to you.
It's appreciated by everyone else.
Don't neglect your face.
Okay, so get out the new powder I got you.
This?
Mm-hmm. That's the Coty Airspun Translucent Loose. You take this guy, take out the puff. And
I like the puff.
You can keep the puff. You just... That's a satisfying sound. ASMR.
Now what?
You turn it over and... Again.
Oh.
So now you take that new brush I gave you.
Yeah.
This one. This is the Total Face Brush from e.l.f. It's a big, fluffy powder brush. We're going to just yank that right on out of there.
It smells weird.
It smells like baby powder.
It's weird.
I'm offended. So you kind of dab it in there.
Yep. Dab.
And then you tap off the excess. So you don't end up with clumps of powder on your face.
Okay.
And then you set your under eyes first.
Okay.
So here, I'll show you. So you go in and you just... And you're just adding very little bit of powder to make sure you're not feeling all sticky. And you might do it all over your face. We'll see what happens, but be very gentle and light with the amount of powder you're using. Don't want to overdo it because then you'll look all cakey and you'll look like you just like spackled it on. There's a bit that I probably should have done first. That's okay. It's not that important.
Everything is important.
It's not, the order's not always important necessarily in this case.
My bad. Not everything's important.
Yep, just tuck all the excess in there and don't forget your puff.
Oh.
It's okay if the puff gets a little dirty. It's gonna live in there. Alright, so now that we've done that, we're gonna go ahead and do your brows.
Okay.
I'm gonna close this guy.
So I need this thing, right?
Yep. What makes the weirdest noises?
Some strange things are afoot at the Circle K.
That's just my air thing. It does that.
Does it really though?
Unfortunately, yeah. Okay. So we're gonna both want a mirror. So you're gonna want to grab that mirror back.
Yes.
I'm gonna probably use my naked palette. So take the little spoolie end. That's what that's called. It's a spoolie.
A spoolie.
You can kind of close that drawer if you need to. Okay, so just kind of brush through. Put all the hairs in place. Yeah. Now you're going to want to swap over to this side, the crayon side. Be careful, the first time I opened mine up, my crayon portion disappeared. I had to go fish for it. Try the other way. Okay, so now you want to do little hair-like strokes. So it's like drawing hair in your eyebrows. You're drawing extra hair in your brows to make them look a little thicker.
I really hope I'm doing this okay.
Do you want me to check?
No. Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be like super intense. Like I just have really dark brows, so I'm just like, well, they're dark. Might as well just go as intense as possible.
This is way more scary than anything I've done. I don't know if that looks okay.
It does. I like it. You just want to go with your natural brow shape. And then if you don't like the way the shape came out, you can take some of your concealer and kind of put it on there and readjust the shape. Kind of like we did with the makeup remover and the eyeliner. And that's a much better color for you. Check it in the mirror.
I mean, I guess it looks okay.
It looks much more natural. I had her using one of my brow pencils and like, this is my natural brow. You see what we've got to work with here. There we go. Got some brow, but it looks a little bit less like Groucho Marx. Like it did with mine, a little bit. So we're going to take the spoolie back.
Oh,
We
we're
still
not
need
done.
that. Not quite. So then you kind of brush through your brows again, but what you're doing is you're kind of blending out the color a little bit. So making it look all smooth.
So what we've learned today, children, is blending is key.
Yes, blending actually is key.
I got it right.
You did. And proud.
Nailed it.
She did.
Are we done with the spoolie?
We're done with the spoolie. Okay. So now get out the, where's the black brush that I gave you?
Got it.
Okay, so you're going to take your bronzer.
Okay.
Okay, so she's got an e.l.f. bronzer compact. You want to open it up and show everybody?
Yeah, 1 second. I just gotta figure out how this thing works.
It's just a compact.
I'm so close to breaking the code. Nailed it. This.
That's fine, you don't want that anyway. So, kind of swirl your brush in.
Like through all 4?
I would focus on these top 2 shades.
Okay.
Swirl your brush in between them. Now tap them off because you don't want like excessive amounts of bronzer. So you're going to kind of go to your cheekbone and you're going to kind of, you're creating a shadow is what you're doing. And then like once you've got a bit more of a once you've got like the harsh line, you kind of blend it out a little. I use 2 different brushes because I have 2 different brushes. You can do it with that brush.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's a yours is, you do your contour a lot more subtly than I do, but that's okay. Everyone does not have to carve out their cheekbones to look like Benedict Cumberbatch. That's just what I prefer.
Well, I would like to look like a child of the day when I go around town. When I'm making my way downtown.
Long and fast. Okay, so now you're going to do kind of something similar right along your jawline.
Okay.
You're kind of carving your jawline out a little bit and kind of blending it. I have to blend a little bit more down and out because I have a chubby face.
I've got a strong German jaw.
Yes.
Yes.
I was at a weird angle. There was no way that was going to come out sounding weird.
Sounding right?
Sounding weird.
Oh. Looks like this one's wrong again.
Okay. You're going to want to take that brush and do you a blend. There you go. You were doing a harsh. It looked like a little bit of a line you had going on.
Well, I don't like lines. I still have little dots from that highlighter on my face.
Maybe that wasn't an ideal product. Rats. Okay, so now you're going to do the nose.
Yep.
I'm just going to kind of stamp a little bit and then blend. Yeah, your contour is going to be a lot more gentle than mine one way or the other. I just take some of the... My bronzer is damp!
The world starts, the ground breaks apart. Earthquake! My bronzer's wet!
Just kind of go
around the hairline?
Yeah, kind of. That just makes it look a little warmer, make you look a little less like a child of the dead.
Seems about right.
Always tap off the excess so you don't end up with like a chunk of bronzer somewhere. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Not exactly my idea of a good time. Now it's going to be blush. Same brush.
Okay.
And this is for you.
It says note. A note for me?
It's like a peachy one, and it's a lot more you. That's the one I've been using on you. It also has a little hidey hole.
I'm shook. Whack.
No!
I'm not kidding, guys. We've been making whack jokes all afternoon.
Oh my gosh. It's beautiful.
It's been amazing. It's quite an experience, you know?
She's using the Note Cosmetics blush in Desert Rose. Yes, and I'm going to be using the Bare Minerals Gen Nude in You Had Me at Merlot.
You did.
So you tap.
Yep, tap.
Tap off. And then you just kind of place it over top of the, yeah. And pull it back. Pulling it back is easier. And blend, so like circular. I have basically the same kind of brush.
Is that good? Do I look fierce?
You always look fierce though.
Shut up.
So take a little bit and kind of do a grin. And then under the apples of the cheeks.
Okay, well, let me finish the other side first.
Oh, well, my apologies.
It's so hard to switch sides. I feel like one side of my face is going to look great. And one side's going to look questionable at best.
That sounds about right. That's normal.
Okay.
So
you said it's good?
Yes.
Nailed it.
Indeed. You always nail it. Megan's not a big highlight person, so we're going to just let her use that liquid highlight, and we're going to work with it and play with it and try to figure it out a little bit better. In the meantime, I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution Soph highlighting kit. I'm going to go in with... Which color do you think?
That one.
This purple shade. Why not? I'm not going anywhere. Okay, so I didn't get you an eyeshadow primer, partially because I couldn't find this one because it's cheap. I'm going to go ahead and put on some eyeshadow primer, but what you're going to do is you're going to get your concealer, and you're going to do something very similar.
Which one do I use?
Not the white one. Okay. So you're going to put some on your eyelids. You're basically using concealer for eyeshadow primer. That's actually fairly common. You can just use this guy. It's a pretty big mirror. And then you take your sponge and blend it.
Such a complicated process.
Just takes time. Just takes time to learn. Alright, and then you do the same thing on the other eye. You can do this step while you're doing the rest of your concealer. And you just don't want to set your eyelids.
What do you mean?
Powder.
Oh, did I do okay?
Yes. Okay. That just is a base. It's something for your eyeshadow to stick to. That concealer's probably not going to last a terribly long time, but we can find you one that'll last longer. All right.
Okay.
Now it's the fun part. So you're going to need all of these. I got her to get some Real Techniques eyeshadow brushes, and I'm like low-key jealous because Real Techniques makes the best brushes, and I don't have any of their brushes.
Will I need these?
Yeah, you'll need all of them. So, you have lots of brushes. Oh, these are so classy. I need like 12.
And I'm sure you like them even more because they're purple.
Oh, yes. They're lovely. Okay. So, she got the Emily Edit Wants palette, which is super exciting, y'all. I'm gonna open it.
Yeah!
Do you need this?
Yes, I need that. It's for personal reasons.
Okay. Okay. So what you do is you're going to take this one, this small fluffy.
So there's 2 fluffies, and then there's 2 flats. And so we're taking the small fluffy.
And you're going to dip it into a crease color. Now, a crease color is going to be something that is very neutral, and it's just a way to provide shadow. Like a little bit of a shadow effect. So your colors for that would be Hobby, Prayer, or Midwest are going to be your best bets. Yeah, dab
Midwest.
gently, dab gently. Don't use too much, you're going to get a lot. Tap, tap off.
Tap, tap, tap.
And now you kind of tap it into your crease. And you're going to want a little bit more because you don't have much product, so kind of tap in there once.
Okay.
And now keep placing it in the crease. You're going to want to close the eye you're working on. You want to build the color up slowly because if you don't, you're going to end up with a lot of color. I've done that before. Should be good. Now you do it on the other side. While she's doing that, I'm going to play with my new toy. Ladies and gentlemen, the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. My birthday present to myself. I'm going to dip into Weekender, which is the shade right here.
Is this okay?
Yes. So now take your big fluffy.
Big fluffy. This one.
And you're going to kind of blend out. You're going to kind of... Especially on the edges, circular motions. Ooh, this shade's real pretty. But it kind of matches me a little too well.
Which one?
Weekender.
Yeah. Alright, now what?
So light. You're going to want to take a slightly darker color to kind of deepen the crease, but you want very little of it.
Do I do the small fluffy?
Small fluffy.
I love these names.
So when I did your makeup, I used Dues Paid. You could also, if you're feeling really adventurous, a touch of Apartment. If you used Prayer, you could probably go in with Cheer, Love Tons, Laugh Cry would actually go well with most of those, that like peachy color. I mean, you're an artist. Color theory is not something you, like, just use basic color rules. Yeah, and then target that on the outer crease. So like
there?
Yeah, so kind of dab it right here.
Oh.
Kind of place it, and then take your big fluffy and blend it all the way across.
Okay, well, I'll do that to both. And then...
Okay, I'm going to dip in a Riff, which is like a tan color. Oh, lordy, that is way more pigmented than I expected it to be. Look at that. Done goofed. Now, one thing you want to do is pull it across. So you kind of do circular motions to kind of clean it up and then pull the color across. So like if you put paint in one spot and then you use your brush to migrate it. I like it. I would take a little bit more of Midwest and bring it up a tiny bit higher because it's hard to see because your eyes are a little deeper set.
A lot of brush action going on.
Yeah, switching brushes is... the fact that you only have 4 brushes is... I wouldn't be able to... I don't know if I'd be able to do my makeup with just 4. It's not out of the question, but it'd be difficult. And then blend those edges so they're not quite so harsh. Oh, I should have gone into still shot in Baja. That's okay.
Baja Blast. It's good.
Yeah, it's very subtle, but I think that's your jam.
It is my jam. Totally my jam.
Okay, so then what I would do for something really simple is to take one of those shimmers or even one of the lighter mattes and use it as like with your finger as like on your lid as like a statement shade. I used Grateful, and then when I did your makeup, and the other thing that you could do is Grateful with a little bit of Side Hustle right along the edge.
I'm gonna do Top Story.
Go for it. Go all out and use that beautiful, gorgeous gold. I have not used it yet.
Now what do I do?
Smaller fingers are better. It's easier to control. So you just... Do you want to wait until I get there so you can watch me?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm just gonna add a tiny bit more crease action. I'm kind of swirling and then bringing it over while I'm swirling it.
So you always work out to in?
It makes it easier because, like, you always work from where you want the most pigment to the least. So, like, kind of the painting metaphor again. So when when you plop a dot of paint on there, the most paint is going to be where you originally plopped the dot, right? And then you migrate it to where you want it from there.
Makes sense.
It's the same principle.
Okay.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to pick our statement shades. I've been dying to try Big Sky.
Which one's that?
This one. So just pick a finger and then just rub. So you've got some on your... And then just... gentle tug. That looks pretty, but make sure you're bringing it all the way down. It's easiest to use the pad versus the tip. Yeah, make sure you're bringing it all the way down to where your lashes are. Especially since you're not going to be using eyeliner. If you're using eyeliner, it'd be a little bit different, but without eyeliner, it makes it easier to... I'm going to grab a little bit of Wanderlust. Smudge it over here.
Do I blend it all then?
Blend the crease. So, like, blend right where the crease is, so you're kind of blending it into the crease.
Okay.
With the big fluffy. So what that does, kind of, it eases the transition between your crease color and your lid color, even if they're completely different. Alright.
Is that good?
Close. Not blink.
Oh. I thought you meant, like, close.
Close.
Oh.
You're going to want a little bit more pigment on this eye because you've blended a lot of your shimmer off, which is fine. That happens. Just make sure that when you're using your fluffy, you're getting right in the crease. I managed to get that dark blue-green color under my eyes, and now it looks like I have a bruise. Good.
Okay.
It's very subtle. So take the smallest little angly brush. Okay. and take your first crease shade, which is going to be Midwest. Take a very little bit. I'm going to use Riff since the other one didn't do much. And then you're going to smudge it under your eyelashes.
Like all the way?
Mm-hmm. It brings the whole thing kind of together a little bit. If you want to deepen things up, you can take the, what was it, Dew's Paid, and do it just in like the outer third. But that's not necessary.
Is that okay?
Yeah. I like it. Your look is very subtle, but it's really pretty. Now you're going to take the larger one, the larger flat brush, and you're going to go into Oh Heavens. And I'm going to grab a brush and show you. Oh, this is perfect. So I'm going to use Blaze. And you're going to put it right in your inner corner.
Okay.
And on your brow bone. Kind of highlight underneath like the arch of your brow. The cream would be good there too if you don't want any shimmer under your brow. This would have been a lot easier if my ring light hadn't died halfway through. The lighting situation here is a little iffy. Yeah, and you don't want it to be super intense. You want that to be pretty chill. Alright. At this point, I would usually do setting spray, but you don't have setting spray, and I don't feel like using setting spray because this is probably going to last us all of like 15 minutes. I have to curl mine. She got an awesome looking Essence mascara. What is that one called? I Heart Extreme Volume. I got, as a birthday gift, a sample of the Lancome Bonjour Big Mascara, which I've heard really good things about. Pretty excited. Not sure I'm excited about this wand, but we'll see.
Do I have to do my lower lashes?
No.
I hate doing my lower lashes.
That's a personal preference thing. I like having my lower lashes done because I don't have any upper lashes. She has pretty lashes. I am not. I am blessed with large eyes.
Yes, you have a lot. You have large eyes.
And then lipstick. You don't have to put any on. I just want to try my new ColourPop Luxe lipstick in LA Lady, which I'm curious about. I feel like it's going to be a good nude lipstick. I'm going to also steal one of your mirrors because I'm lazy.
How dare you?
I know, it's awful. World's going to end. Ooh.
I don't know if this is a popular opinion or not, but I really don't like lipstick. The only time I ever wear it is for special occasions. I love my chapstick. Carmax. Stuff is the bomb.
It took me a long time to get comfortable with lipstick. I'm still not great.
Your eyelids look like a forest. It's beautiful.
Well, thank you.
You look great, honey. You look great.
I love this formula. It brings me joy. Well, now that my vanity's a mess.
Yeah, we never used this brush.
That's for highlight. You have a powder highlight.
I
That's
was
this
looking
guy.
so forward to this.
Do you want to try it now?
No. No. So that's how it works.
Yeah. It doesn't taste very good.
Got some in my mouth.
Sorry.
How dare.
This color's a lot more brown than I expected.
Whoops.
It's okay. Well, that's what we have. I look like I got punched in both eyes, and Megan looks great. But I was just playing while I taught her. So, yep, that's all we've got for you today. Any thoughts, questions, concerns, pointing and laughing?
Well, there's always laughter to be had.
That's fair.
At least I know a little bit more about what to do with the stash I have now accumulated. So that's a good thing. And I'm looking forward to looking fabulous.
You always look fabulous. Now you get to look extra fabulous, like Jeffree Star fabulous.
I don't think anybody could look that fabulous.
Can't relate.
Oh, Jeffree Star, you beautiful thing, you. You are an excellent human being.
But yep, that's all we got. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a big old thumbs up. And make sure you subscribe and hit the bell button right next to the subscribe button so that you are informed of all the shenanigans as they occur. I think that's it.
Keep an eye out for Pulp Fiction. Don't buy it.
You're a mess. But, yep.
A hot mess.
Obviously. Duh. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.